Why is it that if God designed it this way, that the idea of wives submitting to their husbands is something that feels contrary to your nature, ladies? Why is your eyes twitching right now, right? This is brutal. That's because it is contrary to your nature, your sinful nature. This was proclaimed by God Himself all the way back in the Garden of Eden after Adam and Eve sinned. God told the now sinful Eve and laid out the consequences of what would change about her. He says, listen, your desire shall be for your husband, but he shall rule over you. That word desire does not mean she'd desire her husband more intimately. It's the same exact word that God uses for Cain in the next chapter, right before Cain murders righteous Abel. He says, Cain, sin lies at your door and its desire is for you. That means its desire is to overtake you. And so, ladies, this sinful nature inside of you, no matter how good or loving your husband may even be, you will naturally want to resist his lead just because of the sinful nature. It wants to overtake him. But I want to encourage you this morning, follow Christ. Return to headship. Cheer on your husband. Be his greatest cheerleader and supporter. Don't let someone else admire your husband more than you do. And if you're daring, ask your husband if there's areas in your marriage he feels disrespected. If there's areas in your marriage he feels his leadership is ignored by you. And trust me, he knows. He may not have said anything about it, but he knows. And you may be surprised. So don't get defensive. Listen and prayerfully consider his words, because it's conversations like these that bring you closer to the Garden of Eden, where marriages take the next step of joy and peace that God intended the marriage to be. This is the first part of a Christ-centered marriage, and this is the first leap toward returning to Eden.